I don't think people understand the true horror that unfolded at Antioch High. The lunch bell rang. The cafeteria buzzed with the usual lunchtime chaos. Students laughed with friends, finished homework, and grabbed a bite to eat. It was an ordinary Wednesday at Antioch High School, until it wasn't. Shortly after 11 a.m., gunfire erupted. The sounds of chaos and terror replaced the hum of conversation. Screams echoed through the hallways as students scrambled for safety. 17-year-old Solomon Henderson, armed with a handgun, had opened fire. His target, the crowded cafeteria. Students dove under tables seeking cover. Some ran for their lives, the image of their fleeing classmates forever etched in their memories. The air filled with the smell of gunpowder and the chilling sound of screams. Within seconds, it was over. Henderson, his rampage complete, turned the gun on himself. He left behind a scene of unimaginable horror. 2 students lay wounded, one fatally. The cafeteria, once a place of laughter and friendship, was now a crime scene. The aftermath was a blur of sirens, flashing lights, and panicked parents. The news spread like wildfire through the community, leaving a trail of shock and disbelief in its wake. Antioch High, a place of learning and growth, had become synonymous with tragedy. Jocelyn Correa Escalante, just 16 years old, didn't stand a chance. She was a bright light, known for her kindness and infectious laugh. Her dreams of graduating high school and becoming a veterinarian were cut short in a senseless act of violence. Her family, shattered by grief, struggled to comprehend the magnitude of their loss. German Correa, Jocelyn's father, could barely speak through his tears as he described his daughter as a loving soul who brought joy to everyone she met. "Why her?" he cried, his voice filled with anguish. "She was just a baby." Another student, a 17-year-old boy, lay in the hospital, nursing a graze wound to his arm. The physical wound would heal, but the emotional scars of that day would likely linger. He was lucky to be alive, a stark reminder of the fragility of life. The community mourned with the families, offering condolences and support during this unimaginable time. Yet words felt hollow in the face of such profound loss. The question of why echoed through the hearts of all who knew the victims. The weight of the tragedy hung heavy over Antioch. The community, still reeling from the Covenant school shooting less than 2 years prior, found themselves facing another unspeakable act of violence. A vigil at Antioch Church offered a space for collective mourning. Hundreds gathered, their faces etched with sorrow and disbelief. They lit candles, shared stories, and sought solace in their shared grief. Mayor Freddie O'Connell, his voice thick with emotion, spoke of the urgent need for healing and unity. "We must come together as a community," he urged, "to support one another and find a way forward from this darkness." Yet, amidst the grief, there was also anger. Anger at the senseless loss of life. Anger at the easy access to firearms. Anger at the lack of progress on gun control. Tennessee State Representative Justin Jones, a vocal advocate for gun reform, didn't mince words. "Thoughts and prayers are not enough," he declared. "We need action. We need change." The Antioch High School shooting was a stark reminder of a chilling reality. School shootings have become a horrifyingly common occurrence in America. With each tragedy, the national conversation turns to gun control, mental health, and school safety. Yet, meaningful action remains elusive. As investigators delved into Solomon Henderson's background, a disturbing picture emerged. Very concerning online writings and social media posts pointed to a deeply troubled teenager consumed by hate and violence. Some writings, allegedly authored by Henderson, contained racist and anti-Semitic content, detailed plans for the shooting, and even referenced other mass shootings. The shooting, partially live-streamed on the platform Kick, ignited renewed calls for social media accountability. While Kick swiftly removed the account and video, the damage was done. The ease with which Henderson was able to broadcast his horrific act fueled the debate over online content moderation and its role in preventing future tragedies. The road ahead for Antioch would be long and arduous. The community faced the daunting task of healing, rebuilding, and finding a way to move forward from the shadow of tragedy. As they mourned their loss, they also vowed to honor the memories of the victims by demanding change. The fight for a safer future, they declared, had only just begun. If you want to stay updated on this story and support our efforts to bring you more important content, please subscribe to our channel. Your support makes a difference.